Hi, my name's Chad McDole with Pettijohn Auto Center. And I thought today I might compare the Ford Explorer to the Dodge Durango. Thought it might be a good idea. I'm actually considering both of those options because I'm looking at purchasing a new vehicle for my wife. I would love your feedback. And here's some of the things that I noticed. Enjoy. This is an 18 model, a 2018 Ford Explorer Limited. You can tell in the rims and the chrome package. We just got this one on the lot and they're very popular. I wanted to share it. You can tell it's an 18 because of the grille and the front end. This is all-wheel drive, limited, with bench in the second row. I'll show you around. This is the dark blue Dodge Durango GT with the charcoal rims. The signature Dodge logo right there in the front. You can see adaptive cruise control right there. This is very well equipped Dodge Durango GT all-wheel drive. It's got the V6, so it's cheaper for insurance. If you're looking at the RT, they actually insurance treats it like a sports car in the V8 model. The GT is more affordable to own. It's an all-wheel drive, plenty of power, and this one has some great equipment. The GT model does. I'll show you the inside. Lift gate in this model. It's got leather and it's got the power folding chairs right here, which I'll show you here in a second. Plenty of space in the back. If I want to take them up, I just hit this button right here and they will do all the work themselves. One neat feature I like about the Explorer is the depth here that you get, okay, for your storage. A lot of vehicles are flat right here, and these stow down in that spot, so it gives you extra room for luggage and groceries and whatever you want to do in the back end. Good space here, more space than the new Acadias. Not as good a space as the Traverse, which I think is the largest third row vehicle in the crossover world, SUV world. And the Durango might have a little more space. I think it's a little longer. The Durango is a third row vehicle, and the only other vehicle that gets bigger is really the Traverse. The Durango and the Explorer are comparable in space. I'm convinced that maybe the Durango has more space. These pop up real easy and give you your third row access. This one has buckets in the second row, which I'll show you in a second. You can get bench as well. Leather in this Limited. You can get buckets in the second row as well. And you can get heated seats like in the second row like you do in this feature, and climate control and chargers for your passengers in the rear. One neat thing about this, I like that this side right here can slide forward and backward. That side, the 60/40, the 60 side stays static. But this side can actually slide forward and backward, giving you more space for your passengers in the rear. This one has the buckets. This is an 18 used. I'll show you the miles here in a second. It's got the signature red striping on the black interior. This one has heated seats in the second row, USB chargers, and climate control for your passengers. We got the third row right there. And I might get in and just show you how much room. It's easy enough to enter into the vehicle. They give you a 90-degree opening for the door to make it nice and easy, convenient. I'm just gonna push this and hold it all the way up and then hit it twice again, and it lifts up and it makes an easy entry for your passengers in the rear. And I'll get in the back and show you. So I'm in the third row right now. I'm 5'9", and my knees are against the bench in front, but I can comfortably sit back here for a short drive. Now, if I was going for a long drive and I'm an adult back here, I might need the whole bench because I might need to spread out like this. And that would make it more comfortable. But it's definitely not ideal for adults, but for children, it would work. And my kids feel comfortable. And like I said, when I can slide that one up the 40 side, it gives me more leg room. And it is more comfortable for your larger kids and or adults in the back. So here you go. I'm 5'9", and I fit comfortably in the back seat. okay? Now, if you're going on a long road trip, you might get a little uncomfortable. You might move around a little bit, but the nice thing about this one, it's got buckets in the second row. I can extend my leg right here, and I can get pretty comfortable in the third row. Black leather, comfortable seats with white stitching. You got power, passenger, and driver in the limited model, okay? Power locks. We got remote start. We got heated and cooled seats in the limited, dual climate control. And it's got the upgraded Sony stereo. We got turn-by-turn navigation. You got your entertainment, your audio here. You got FM, AM, satellite radio. You got your climate control with heated steering wheel in this model, okay? Connect your phone here, Bluetooth, there's your navigation. It's also got Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. You should watch my video on that. Go to YouTube and check that out. This one we got at 32,856 miles, and you've got lots of good equipment on here, which I'll summarize as well. Here is your all-wheel drive. The Explorer does a neat feature. They give you all the time intelligent all-wheel drive here. This is typically for mountains and hills. This is if you're in sand or rock, and this is if you're in snow or mud. So they got different features that help you as you drive. And then in the middle, this is your hill descent. So if you happen to be driving on steep hills and going downhill, it helps put torque in your engine so you don't have to ride the brakes or run out of control if your foot isn't on the brakes. So you don't have to ride the brakes going down the hill. It helps torque the engine and just keep you at your speed while you're driving. On your steering wheel, okay, we got your volume, your answer, your phone calls. Over here you can navigate on this side. So as I use the arrows on this side of the steering wheel, it controls this over here. Okay, so I can go to entertainment or turn-by-turn navigation or phone. I can, when I go to entertainment, I can change my radio stations right up here, and it shows you what song you're playing if you're on XM radio and all that kind of stuff too. Here's the arrows on that side for that side of the vehicle, and you can go check out your fuel economy and your trip. Okay, we're averaging about 18.7 with this driver. I know you can average 18 to 22 in this easy, so it depends on your driving. He must have a heavy foot on this one. Here's your cruise control right here as well. Okay, and your memory seat functions right there. So it saves your settings for your mirrors and your seat when you get in, and it's actually got 3 settings, which is a nice feature for 3 different. I'll show you around the front here as well. It's got great equipment. And your sunroof in this model as well. Here's a good look at the front. Black with red stitching. And the seats are very comfortable. This comes with turn-by-turn navigation, heated seats, and heated steering wheel. You can hook up Bluetooth and obviously play from your phone and different things. XM satellite radios, including FM, AM. You've got dual climate control here. You've got lane keep, which actually, if the paint is good on the roads, it will actually bring you back into your lane. Your hands have to remain on the wheel, and it won't do it forever. It'll know if you're not bringing it back, but it'll give you a nudge back in your lane, which is pretty impressive. We got 37,547 miles in this thing. It averages about 21 and a half miles per gallon. You've got your adaptive cruise control right here, and your cruise control up here. And you can answer your phone on the steering wheel. You got the volume behind, which I think is a neat feature on Chrysler and GM products. You got proximity entry with a push button start, and all-wheel drive automatic transmission right there. You got your chargers right there for your phone, and it's got Apple CarPlay and Android Auto capability. Heated outside mirrors, and you got your blind spot warning right there, the triangle, so when someone's in your blind spot, that lights up. You got memory seats in the front, so it can remember your settings where you put your chair and your mirrors. And Beats audio system. My boys love the Beats. I drive this thing home and it thumps the bass. It is a wonderful sound system, really high quality. The Ford Explorer or the Durango. God, You know, I love them both. I would be happy with either vehicle, and so would my wife. And you want me to be brutally honest? I think it's going to be the one we find that's affordable with lower miles that puts us into the equipment that we want to have. And our must needs for me and my wife are the leather, the remote start, which we can put in afterwards, which isn't, so that's not really a must have because you can put it in later. And for you customers, you should know that. You can put that in later and we can do that for you. Heated seats. My wife must have heated seats. She won't buy one without it. Okay? And you can find comparable equipment in either one. But what are the differences? Man, they both have really good engines and really good transmissions. Both rated and reviewed really well. Okay? The Durango, in my opinion, has a better sound system. The Beats, I think, is better. Sounds better. It's got a wonderful deep bass to it. My boys love it. I got 14-year-olds and a 10-year-old, and they are big fans of the Beats system. I think the Durango has more space. My wife's moving from a minivan to an SUV, and space is not what we're going to get. We're going to lose space. And so the Durango is kind of attractive to her because it does have good space. Okay? The Explorer has comparable space though. Okay? Comparable. And for your third row passengers, the buckets come in handy to be able to spread your legs, but the bench offers more people to drive. Okay? So you can get the 8 passenger. And then you can both ride in the third row as an adult, just not on a big long trip probably. But kids are comfortable, and if you have the buckets, it allows you to stretch your feet. Okay? Both the Durango and the Explorer have an aggressive, kind of true SUV look to it. That SUV look. Okay? Guys kind of gravitate to both models. And females like them as well. It's kind of that true SUV look. You know, the Durango might have a small edge on my side, in my opinion, as far as the aggressive, kind of sporty look. But I love them both, and I'd be happy to need the vehicle. Again, they both have wonderful service records. They both have wonderful engines and great transmissions. They get great reviews on both of them. You really need to just test them out yourself. You need to come in and drive them, okay? Here at Pettijohn's, we treat our customers like our neighbors and family because a lot of times they are. And our number one goal is that you're happy. You walk away with a vehicle that fits your needs, that you're excited about. We're not pushing you into any vehicle that you don't want and hoping you spend more money. We want you to be happy. No pressure sales here. 4th generation, family-owned business at Pettijohn's. We treat you like your neighbors. We don't fee you. We don't have dealer fees here at Pettijohn's. We don't charge you to do our paperwork. No dock fees, no admin fees here. No $400, $600, $800 for that stuff. No nitrogen in the tires. We don't think that's a fair and ethical way to do business. We don't do it. We also offer free pickup and delivery for local service appointments within an hour's drive. How about that for customer service, okay? We're doing things that other people aren't. We care about you. We want you to be happy. Come in, take a look, give us a call. My name is Chad McDole. You can find me on any social media platform. Just search Chad McDole. You can email me at chad@pettijohnauto.com. Call us at 660-425-2244. Have a wonderful day. Be awesome. Never pay dealer fees. And we look forward to hearing from you.